Let's quickly run through our headlines. People will soon witness strong progressive Manipur dedicated for indigenous people, says ex-Chief Minister Nongthongban Bireen. And collective resolution for reconciliation between indigenous communities are vital for ending crisis, says MLA Ibomcha. And survey brought to light mass unauthorized occupation at Thangal Pauna markets. DC Imphal West emphasizes that encroachment has become pervasive issue, appeals public to cease such activities for benefit of future generations. Hello and good evening. You've tuned in to Istv English News. I'm Darlung Shankaling giving you the news in brief. Ex-Chief Minister Nongthongban Bireen has stated that people will soon witness a strong and progressive Manipur which is dedicated only for the indigenous people. He was speaking at the inaugural function of the 5 days Ibudo Marjing Expo 2025, jointly organized by Center for Research, Environmental Development and Northeast Women Entrepreneurs Association, Manipur chapter at Marjing Polo Tourism Complex today. The inaugural function also saw the presence of Assistant Director Grade 1 at Ministry of MSME Manoj Sharma and President Ibudo Marjing Kumbakanbal Lup Haingang Nauribam Jugin as its dais members. In his address, N. Bireen, who is also the MLA of Haingang AC, said Manipur had significantly progressed during the last 7 years from a situation where people were apprehensive of their safety when going at night. He reiterated that the May 3rd, 2023 unrest broke out as a result of attempts made to eradicate drugs and to protect forest land, and urged not to portray it differently for political mileage.
ngasi thengnariba potse tunggi mirol ki phanana bagi damtani akoi khara sacrifice obu tai ngasi gi mirol aina sacrifice toromdraga di tunggi mirol di hinhoroi thengna batai natna sum yana basa si na sakraga di khoi tunggi mirol laihoroi akoi gi fertility rate 1.77 handagram kana gombagina 2.94 2.1 dagi targa di atu gi community do generation kaya hinge and 1.77 the kumnagraba community se hingadori brain oi hojiki ngaki nungai bi ngata khallai raga di aroi sumai sum leiba yaroi manipur sumai sum leiroi soidana hanagi manipur mating leiba dugumba indigenous people sing kaptagi oi manipur saukhatwa manipur ma last 7 years ta lamba manipur do soidana mo halakini.
Continuing his speech, N. Bireen expressed disapproval over the incident where attendees at the Durand Cup football match disregarded to show respect to the state song of Manipur. He said it is unfortunate that such incidents have occurred while there are many who claim to be nationalist on social media.
State government matam kuina recognize to work ngamdadna leiramba dugumba sana laibak manipur hebado state song oina kuina recognize oreba state song oina kuina recognize oreba sana laibak manipur ba iseido duran kapta army gi benduna khongjar eba horamdagi maduda phamiba manipuri yimda hawgalaga respect okide karai dagi nationalism no karai dagi no social media dadi hojik laibak nuksiba saranga ngangiba mayam je saidiba mayam je opai aroiba nationalism machine ina hajabado hita caption laga guli in born in born lose the tongue. Adugumba Ikogi, he said about when respect of the Dikan respect of the game. Maybe a summer from the army band party to the Madu, state give us over Portamani, national give us over Portamani, in a corner that Hariba. Adugumba, Nanga Riba Mayam, the TV discussion the Nanga Riba, the social media, the Ahuishimi winnable, Nanga, it won't hear them. Lukari Dorgi and I went Hangugan the day.
Responding to media over the extension of President's rule in Manipur, the ex-Chief Minister stated that he had personally been demanding for restoration of a popular government and further expressed that he believes the restoration of democratic government is the right step.
PR kamai lakhige kamai thamakige haibasi loina khangnare praja mayam da ina hining basi who's who ina khara ngang matamda loin ngang da kanana kanano maramdi amuba angoba khandoktradi angobuna kanano amubuna kanano khangdreba loina mix up torga ngang ba phate kramai to nang asigi manipur gi situation si lakhibano tagibano gange aina haibadi hanagi popular ministry leading aida free oijeram basingdo office sangbada oiro amada oiro free oijeram basingdo hujikti even ekoi MLA jingbo free oidre haibani da PR extend to basi aigi mot oinadi popular government ama leiba tangai phade lakpa tangai phade thambi ba tangai phade asi I get the demand to go situation Yadabagi, I number resign to give no Kangidamai, Huzik Igi Motodi, Praja Singh see why the labor situation is the popular ministry Lairaga, Praja Singa interest Hamakanda, our Patanarakanda, Salani.
MLA of Lamblai Assembly Constituency KH Ibomcha stated that for indigenous communities to coexist as they one state, people from both the hills and valley must come together with mutual understanding, setting aside personal and group interests, otherwise the conflict will never be resolved. The MLA was speaking at the 80th Hiroshima Day observance held at the Manipur Press Club organized by Indo-Japan Friendship Organization Manipur. The event was attended by retired IPS officer Sarangthem Manaubi, alias Koren Thaba, and Indo-Japan Friendship Association's Vice President Ningthojam Kumar Mete, among others. Speaking further, MLA KH Ibomcha emphasized that the atomic bombing of Hiroshima in Japan stands as a stark reminder that war brings no real benefits. He wanted that although humanity has advanced technologically, it has also developed weapons capable of wiping out civilization. In such a scenario, he said it is impossible to predict the consequences if a major war were to break out. Reflecting on Manipur conflict, Ibomcha noted that while the sounds of gunfire may have fallen silent, this does not mean that a conflict which began in 2023 has truly ended. He pointed out that the situation remains tense, with members of the two warring communities still unable to move freely and those living in relief camps still unable to return to their homes. MLA Ibomcha acknowledged the central government's visible commitment to resolving the conflict but stressed that the government efforts alone are not enough. He urged all communities to take collective and concrete steps toward reconciliation and peaceful coexistence, warning that without such a unity, the suffering of all communities will only continue.
State sigi miyam gi interest na yenga koi sing da leiba le tam da leiba akoi punamak se hojiki India government na santi work na bagi lakha leiba thabak sing da koi karawai jaga da kari cooperation piraga akoi na karam da ita lauraga yam na thuna ingthak ta thoba koi complete normalcy mayam na pa mi bedo patu lakada ge hai je koi punama khantham mi na gi mathok tai aruga koi amomam na koi longam thok ta padai de do lawina si.
Deputy Commissioner of Imphal West District Mayang Lambam Rajkumar urged the public to refrain from encroachment activities, terming it as a disease that needs to be eradicated for the sake of the future generation. The DC made a statement during a survey conducted today morning in areas including MG Avenue, Thangal and Pauna markets to identify unauthorized occupation. ADM of Imphal West District, Jadumani, staff of DC Imphal West, Mahud, planning IMC along with police personnel carried out the survey as part of preparation to launch eviction drive. 4 teams carried out the eviction survey at Thangal Market near the Sani Mandir. The survey team found structures built over drains, installation of doors on gully, upper floors of building crossed beyond its permitted land and many other illegal structures. DC Mayang Langbam Rajkumar further stated that Imphal West District Administration had conducted eviction drive in many parts of the district to reclaim public land from illegal encroachments Today, survey was conducted at Thangal and Pauna Market to continue the eviction drive. He said. He further stated that following the completion of the survey, a notice will be issued to vacate encroached lands or footpaths, and also complaints regarding the survey will be addressed accordingly, followed by eviction drive.
Adana list thongakani, notice thongakani, aduga any claims and objections hearing matamadum pigani, aduga accordingly hang eviction gi notice thongakani. Ishagi plot ta ishana lona yabagi matungina thabak to da koina thingada banati. Yariba makai khopsel lagya bagi mong da laibadong na ui. Masigi laina ji ishana khangna thadokpa chungani ana khalli aduga lophok piba phagani ana khalli lam khopsan bai thabak encroach toxin bai thabak masima tawbiganu. Public land, public space is fazana thabinana bakoi khudimna moral duty amasu over responsibility amasu longmina se
In a major breakthrough toward rebuilding peace and trust in Manipur, a high-level delegation from Thadau Inpi has made its first official visit to Imphal since the communal unrest broke out in 2023. The 16-member delegation held a historic meeting with prominent civil society organizations and student bodies, signaling a renewed push for dialogue and reconciliation. The meeting took place at Classic Hotel in Imphal and marks a critical step toward bridging the divide that has deeply affected Manipur over the past 2 years. Key valley-based organizations participated in the discussions, including the Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity, COCOMI, All Manipur United Clubs Organization, AMUCO, Federation of Civil Society Organization, FOX, and Rambai Tengol. Sources reported that all groups reportedly express a strong shared commitment to a peaceful and inclusive future for all communities in the state, and further agreed to continue the meeting to adopt collective resolution. Thongjam Ongbi R.K. Gitarani of Tambalkhong Lane No. 3 stated through the media that although she was hit by a car driven by her in-law's son, she did not file a police report and chose to resolve the matter internally as it involved a family. However, she said the person responsible has now refused to provide any support for her medical treatment. Addressing the media at Manipur Press Club, Gitarani explained that on January 23rd this year, she was hit in front of a house by her brother-in-law's son, Thongjam Biat. She said the car ran over her and she had to be pulled out from underneath by workers employed under a job cut scheme. She was immediately taken to Jennings, but doctors there stated that she was fine and discharged her. However, as her condition worsened, she was rushed to Raj Medicity, where medical tests revealed that 3 of her ribs were fractured, along with a fracture in her backbone. Despite this, the person responsible has refused to provide any support for her treatment and has allegedly issued threats instead. Gitarani and her family have appealed to the concerned authorities to look into the matter. Secretary of Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur KOSEM Khundrakpam Ashish Kumar stated that for the upcoming Class 11 examinations, common question papers will be used under the supervision of the Council. Examinations will be conducted in all schools and practical exams will also be held accordingly, with flying squad teams monitoring the process. He made this announcement while attending the Silver Jubilee celebration of Trinity Public School, Monsangai. The event also included a felicitation ceremony for students who perform exceptionally well in HSLC examination 2025 and to teachers who produce subject toppers with cash prizes and mementos as a form of encouragement. The event was attended by COSIM Secretary Khundrakpram Ashish Kumar, retired Principal of DM College of Art, Moirangthem Ibohol, and Zonal Education Officer of Wangwai, Arambam Anil Kumar. In his address, Secretary Khundrakpram Ashish Kumar emphasized that classes 11 and 12 are crucial, especially for students preparing for competitive exams like NEET and JEE. However, many consider class 11 as only for promotion class and neglect the examination. Therefore, to address the concern of students taking class 11 lightly, the Council has initiated to implement a common question paper system for class 11 exams, he stated. Additionally, he said the grading marks system will be introduced in class 11, and from 2026 class 12 exams onward, there will be no ranking or position declaration to reduce unhealthy academic pressure. He also mentioned that although COSIM and BOSIM currently operate separately, efforts are being made to unify them under a single system following instructions from the Ministry of Education. A state-level committee has also been formed to work on this integration. He clarified that whether COSIM will function as an autonomous body or under government control is yet to be finalized. He maintained that all these developments are in line with implementations of National Education Policy 2020. He further urged students to explore beyond traditional academic learning and acquire at least one skill relevant to the evolving school education structure. He concluded by stating that following the implementation of NEP, teachers are also facing challenges due to a shortage of manpower.
autonomy da dum ira ka thamdori bra na thangna government ki office hoina pura conversion tawjad ba jadi akoina ha hajing makki di hai bang ngamre diga matam gi matungina di soidana makki di punchal ani adi masi soidre masi di ado thatro changbe ai chahi changbe ai ado pun bai ba sindi mamin ama khatta da kari mamin no thon ba sarkar na thon ba mamin no ko ga pulla ani aduma matam gi matungna du kari min ka oiga da ge du khangre.
Dhanamanjuri College of Science, DM University Imphal observed its 79th Foundation Day at the Central Hall of DMCSC. Former Principal, DM College of Commerce, Imphal, Dr. Okram Kumar, former Principal of DM College of Science, Guru Mayum Tomba, former Principal of DM College of Science, Dr. Akham Kananbala, former Principal of DM College of Science, Dr. Pukhrambam Ranabir, and Principal of DM College of Science, Imphal, Professor KHS Birbal, graced the occasion as dignitaries. Retired and present lecturers of DM College of Science, students, donors, and Alumni Association of the college took part in the celebration. The attendees offered floral tributes to the portrait and statue of Maharani Dhanamanjuri. Meritorious students of the 6th semester of 2022-23 and 2023-2024 academic session, DM College of Science, and winners of the events organized for College Week 2025 were honored with awards. Speaking on the occasion, Principal of DM College of Science, Imphal, Professor KHS Birbal, proudly mentioned that DM College has earned recognition from other states since its inception, operating at a university level and producing students who have secured jobs globally. He also encouraged the lecturers to continue their tireless efforts in shaping the minds of their students and fostering academic excellence.
Hana mamangida ipartment thamiramba maduki history du mangdnaba hojik laiba nahawari ojasinsu satrisingsu parents singsu amadi alumni gi members singsu punna khona minaga lakadriba sahi singda hena sakatpa laibak sikhoba seba tongungamba ujage haina aina sungo hunda khurge.
National Secretary and in charge of National Students Union of India NSUI Manipur, Mohsin Khan, arrived in Imphal today. He was accorded a warm welcome at Imphal International Airport by leaders of MPCC and NSUI. The National Students Union of India NSUI Manipur held a program today at Congress Bhavan under Hum Badlenge initiative aimed at empowering student voices and fostering youth leadership for national progress. The program was attended by several key figures, including special guest and National Secretary and in charge of NSUI Manipur, Mohsin Khan, General Secretary of MPCC S. Jiten Singh, Chairman Legal Cell MPCC Advocate S. Shyam Charan Singh, MPCC Secretary in charge of NSUI Bankim Chandra Maite, MPYCC President, Wahingbam Anand, NSUI Manipur President, Joyson Khoho, NSUI Manipur Vice President, Rapanglung Kamai and other members. The session reaffirmed NSUI's commitment to protecting students' rights, promoting political awareness and nurturing the next generation of leaders. A central focus was the new education policy NEP, with speakers expressing serious concerns about its long-term impact on equitable access to quality education. The need for active students' participation and dialogue around policy decisions was strongly emphasized. Speaking at the program, MPCC Secretary in charge of NSUI, Bankim Chandra Maite, stated that NSUI Manipur will actively raise its voice against the injustice and setbacks witnessed in the education system under the BJP government in recent years, with the aim of bringing much-needed reform and revival. The program concluded with a united call for students to stay vigilant, engaged and democratic in their advocacy, ensuring education remains a pillar of empowerment and social justice. The event marked another important steps in NSUI's mission to build a progressive and inclusive student movement. The awareness program on host plant cultivation practices and management, which will be held at selected places in Bishnupur district, organized by Central Silk Board Regional Sericulture Research Station, Imphal, as part of the Sericulture Technology Transfers campaign under the Ministry of Textiles, Government of India's initiative Mera Resham Mera Abhiyan commenced today. This was the first such program in the district and was held at Thanga Ngaram. During the training cum awareness program, Scientist D and Head of Regional Sericulture Research Station Imphal, Dr. Sinam Subarani Devi, Scientist D of the same institute, Dr. Kwarakpam Subadas, and National Awardee and President of Yuva Thanga Ngaram Oinam Maipak Chow attended as key speakers and coordinators of the events. Around 60 farmers from Thanga Ngaram village participated. Scientists from Imphal Research Station serve as resource persons, offering detailed guidance on airy silkworm rearing techniques and the cultivation of host plants essential for their feeding. It was informed that similar awareness programs will be conducted in 6 different locations across the district in phase-wise. The Foothills Naga Coordination Committee FNCC has announced that the indefinite bandh, which began on the 18th of last month in the Naga inhabited foothill areas of Manipur, will continue until the concerned authorities address their demands. The bandh was called in protest against the construction of the German or Tiger Road, the establishment of Kuki militant camps in Naga areas, and the ongoing poppy cultivation. Premchandra Pukhrambam, a sculptor from Kangching district, has been honored with the prestigious Lalit Kala Academy Award at the 64th National Exhibition of Art 2025 for his wooden sculpture titled Make Me Change. Premchandra's award-winning sculpture stood out among the entries for its emotive depth and craftsmanship, earning him one of the 20 Lalit Kala Academy Awards conferred this year. The National Exhibition of Art NEA, organized by Lalit Kala Academy, India's National Academy of Art, was inaugurated on Tuesday in New Delhi. Premchandra is currently serving as a sculpture teacher at Imphal Art College and also pursuing PhD on Fine Arts at Manipur University. Inspector Adaso Kapesa from Kaibi village in Senapati district, Manipur, has made history by becoming the first woman from the state and the first ever to be inducted into the Special Protection Group SPGs, the elite force responsible for Prime Minister's security. At approximately 29 years old, she currently serves in the Close Protection Team, having joined the SPG after an impressive stint with the Sharashtra Seema Bal SSP, where she began her career as a sub-inspector in 2018. Kapesa, daughter of late El Adaso, was selected for the SPG after completing rigorous military and SPG-specific training. Her inclusion in the SPG marks a significant step forward in gender representation within India's top-tier security forces. She was recently seen in action during Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to the United Kingdom, where her appearance in the SPG uniform alongside the Prime Minister garnered widespread attention and praise on social media. Her achievement has been widely celebrated as a milestone for women in defense and law enforcement. The Paumai Naga tribal migrates abroad board PNTMB marked its 30th anniversary with a vibrant celebration that brought together community members, spiritual leaders and dignitaries in a display of cultural pride and unity. The event, organized by Paumai Naga Sidomaimi Bangalore PNTMB, featured prayers, folk performances and speeches highlighting the broad journey and the importance of preserving heritage in a changing world. Chief guest Joram Mervio and other notable attendees praised the board's efforts in sustaining cultural identity among the diaspora. The celebration also included a cultural showcase and a Freshers Got Talent segment, culminating in the crowning of Mr. and Mrs. Fresher 2025. Supported by sponsors, donors and media partners, the event served as a meaningful reminder of the community's strength, tradition and intergenerational bond. The third annual Cultural and Literary Meet of Greenwood School, located at Christian Colony, Senapati, was inaugurated by Colonel Sandeep Sharma, Commanding Officer, 16 Assam Rifles, under the theme A Journey Through Time. Speaking as a chief guest, Colonel Sandeep Sharma praised the children's heartfelt performances, highlighting their natural positivity, energy and calmness. He urged parents and elders to guide them with strong values and education, as they are the future of the nation. Special guest Levi Pau commended the Assam Rifles for their dedication to national and regional security and expressed hope for the school's promising future. Headmistress Dr. Elise Honghurila shared that the school, founded in 2023 with the motto "Love Towards Humanity," was inspired by her late mother's dream. She emphasized the importance of instilling moral values alongside academic learning to shape children into compassionate, responsible citizens committed to building a better, corruption-free society. The program witnessed an inspiring national anthem, eye-catching dance and heart-touching play on Stop Giving Mobile Phones to Children from the school children. Well, those are updates we have this evening. Before we wind up the news, let's look at the headlines once again. People will soon witness strong progressive Manipur dedicated for indigenous people, says ex-Chief Minister Nongtombam Biren. And collective resolution for reconciliation between indigenous communities, vital for ending crisis, says MLA Ibomcha. Survey brought to light mass unauthorized occupation at Thangal Pauna markets. And DC Imphal West emphasized that encroachment has become a pervasive issue, appeals public to cease such activities for benefit of future generations. Thank you for watching Icetv English News. Have a very good evening. Goodbye for now.